What if the secret to transforming your life isn't in grand gestures, but in the small, seemingly insignificant things you do daily? Imagine the power of compounding effort, where each small action adds up to create a monumental shift over time. This isn't just motivational jargon. It's a truth backed by psychology, science, and countless success stories. And let's see in this video how small, consistent actions can lead to big life changes. But before starting, don't forget to subscribe and give our videos a thumbs up and hit the bell button. Let's start from number 10. The butterfly effect. How tiny actions create massive ripples. Could the way you start your morning determine the trajectory of your entire day, even your life? Seemingly minor habits like making your bed or drinking water first thing in the morning might feel trivial, but they set the tone for productivity and mindfulness. These tiny actions are the butterfly wings that cause ripples across your life. Charles Duhigg, in The Power of Habit, explains how keystone habits, those small, consistent rituals, can create a cascade of positive outcomes. For example, exercising regularly might not only improve your health, but also enhance your focus, mood, and confidence. Starting small ensures sustainability and allows these habits to snowball into transformative changes. Number 9. The power of showing up. What happens when you start small? Have you ever wondered why some people seem to achieve so much, while others struggle to get started? The difference often lies in the ability to simply show up. Whether it's writing a single sentence each day, meditating for 2 minutes, or walking around the block, showing up consistently builds momentum. In Atomic Habits, James Clear emphasizes the power of starting small. By breaking the daunting task into manageable pieces, you reduce the mental resistance to starting. The act of showing up every day, no matter how small the effort, compounds over time and creates extraordinary outcomes. Number 8. Consistency versus intensity. Which matters more? Could consistency actually outweigh intensity when it comes to achieving your goals? It's tempting to believe that extreme effort yields the best results, but burning out after a week of intense action leads to stagnation. Instead, focusing on small, repeatable steps often produces far greater results. Consider the story of billionaire investor Warren Buffett. His philosophy of slow, consistent investment, rather than risky, high-stakes moves, has resulted in one of the largest fortunes in history. The same principle applies to personal growth. Small, sustained actions outperform sporadic bursts of effort every time. Number 7. Rewiring your brain. How habits reshape your mind. What if your brain structure could literally change through small, repeated actions? Neuroscience reveals that every time you engage in a habit, your brain strengthens neural pathways associated with that behavior. Over time, these pathways become highways, making the action effortless. This phenomenon, known as neuroplasticity, explains why small, consistent efforts are transformative. For instance, practicing gratitude daily rewires your brain to focus on positivity, while a consistent bedtime routine improves sleep quality and cognitive function. Each small action reshapes your mind, setting the stage for lasting change. Number 6. Building resilience. Can small wins prepare you for big challenges? What if the best way to overcome life's biggest obstacles is by mastering its smallest ones? Resilience isn't built in a day. It's cultivated through a series of small victories. Every time you tackle a minor challenge, you train your mind to handle larger ones with grace. For example, committing to wake up 10 minutes earlier each day might not seem like much, but it builds discipline and adaptability. Over time, this discipline prepares you for bigger challenges, like managing a demanding job or pursuing ambitious goals. Small wins pave the path to unshakable confidence. Number 5. Compound interest of effort. Why patience pays off. Could your small actions today be the seeds of monumental success tomorrow? The principle of compound interest applies not only to money, but also to effort. When you make consistent investments in your health, skills, or relationships, the returns grow exponentially over time. Imagine learning a new language by practicing for just 10 minutes a day. Initially, progress might seem slow. Words are hard to recall, and grammar rules feel overwhelming. But over weeks, months, and years, those minutes compound, and suddenly, you're holding conversations with ease. This same principle applies to saving money, mastering a skill, or improving your physical fitness. What feels like a small and insignificant daily task eventually becomes the foundation of incredible achievements. Number 4. Breaking the overwhelm. How small steps conquer big goals. Do your dreams feel so overwhelming that you don't even know where to start? Breaking a massive goal into tiny, actionable steps is the key to making progress without feeling paralyzed. Each small step not only gets you closer to your goal, but also builds confidence along the way. Take marathon training as an example. No one starts by running 26 miles. Instead, they begin with short runs and gradually increase the distance. By focusing on the next small step, you sidestep overwhelm and stay motivated. The same applies to tackling any big goal, whether personal or professional. Number 3. Identity shift. Becoming the person you aspire to be. What if small actions could redefine who you are? Every time you engage in a behavior, you cast a vote for the type of person you want to become. Over time, these small votes accumulate, shaping your identity and transforming how you see yourself. For example, writing a single paragraph each day might not feel like much, but over time, it helps you think of yourself as a writer. Regular exercise might begin with a few push-ups or short walks, but as you persist, you start identifying as a fit and healthy individual. These daily actions, though seemingly minor, act as building blocks for a new self-image. The beauty of identity change is that it doesn't demand perfection, only persistence. Even small, positive behaviors count as votes for the future you're striving to become. By focusing on the habits that align with your aspirations, you not only achieve your goals, but also embody the identity of the person capable of achieving them. Number 2. Momentum is everything. How to keep the ball rolling. What's the most effective way to maintain progress once you've started? The answer lies in momentum. When you commit to small, consistent actions, each success builds upon the last, creating an unstoppable force. Think of it like pushing a heavy boulder. At first, it takes enormous effort to get it moving, but once it starts rolling, it gathers speed and becomes easier to move. The same applies to your goals. By maintaining momentum through small wins, you create a positive feedback loop that propels you forward. Number 1. The tipping point. When small changes lead to big breakthroughs. What if you're just one small action away from a life-changing breakthrough? Often, big changes seem to happen suddenly, but they're the result of cumulative effort. Every small action you take brings you closer to a tipping point where transformation becomes inevitable. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, who famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His small, consistent experiments eventually led to the invention of the light bulb. Similarly, your consistent efforts, no matter how small, set the stage for groundbreaking success. So what do you think? Could you imagine how these small steps might redefine your journey to success? Small, consistent actions might seem insignificant at first, but they hold the power to revolutionize every aspect of your life. Which of these habits resonates with you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights that could change your life.